Hello YouTube and WLS community. This is VSG Zac with my week 21 post-surgery weight loss update. I had my VSG procedure on December 17th, 2013, preceded by a 2-week pre-surgical diet. My begin weight was 392.6 pounds. Last week I weighed in at 281 pounds even. This week I weighed in at 278.6 pounds for a 1 week loss of 2.4 pounds, and it brings my total loss since my journey began at 114 pounds. I've got my special guest with me this time. He's not really a lap dog, but I just thought he would join me for this video. It's getting kind of hot though, so we might want him down here pretty soon. Say hi, Nick. See? All right. Anyway, I'm actually a day late on my update. I normally do them on Tuesdays, which is also the same day that I have my training session with my trainer at the gym. And today we ended up doing measurements. I think we do those every 6 weeks. And unfortunately I left the sheet with all my measurements at the gym, so I'm going to pick it up tomorrow. But there of course was some changes since the last time. Lost more weight, obviously, thankfully. And there's also a lot of changes in the measurements as well. So, but probably the biggest change was the fact that when they do the body fat measurements, for me at least, they have to use that device, that electronic device, to make that measurement. They can't use the calipers because I was just too big. Well, they finally are able to use the calipers. So, but I cannot remember what the percentage was. So I'll have to update that next week. I explained to my trainer how I was getting really frustrated because earlier in April I was going to the gym like all the time. I mean, I was doing lots of cardio, like an hour on the treadmill, hour on the elliptical, sometimes a combination of the two, and the weight just stopped coming off, and actually it kind of reversed itself as well. So he said he wasn't surprised because he knows I'm getting in about between 700 and 900 calories every day, food-wise. But when I work out, I was burning well over 1,000 calories. So my body was just hanging on to whatever it could get a hold of. So it didn't surprise him at all. But when I stopped going to the gym so regularly, I started losing weight again. So I guess there's a fine line between exercising and putting your body into starvation mode, I guess. I don't know. He recommended cutting back on the time that I spend doing cardio and increasing the intensity. So, what I did that morning? I ran on the treadmill. Some people would call it a brisk jog, but I'll call it running. There was a lot of shaking going on, so it was running. So I'm going to start bumping up the speed and the intensity on my cardio from this point forward, and taking the extra time that I would normally spend on cardio and start working more with weights. So we'll try that out and see how that works. Speaking of running, this upcoming Sunday is my second 5K, and the first 5K I had a couple weeks ago, my time came in at 47 minutes and 26 seconds, and I put a challenge out to everybody last week that wanted to. They could guess my time in minutes and seconds for this upcoming 5K, and whoever came closest without going over would win a special prize pack from me. Trust me, I'll make it special. You'll like it if you win it. So go ahead, if you haven't done so already, guess at a time. Just put it in my comments section down below, and then we'll see what happens on Sunday. I might make a special video on Sunday to announce the winner. It's free, try it. So I haven't yet been bike riding. I was trying to center my front brake caliper because it was kind of askew, and I managed to make the entire brake non-functional. So apparently I haven't mastered the fine art of using an Allen wrench yet, but hopefully this week I'll be able to get it fixed. And because I actually went and got a bike rack for the car as well, so I'll be able to take the bikes maybe with my friend Patty and hit the bike trails. So we have lots of trails out through here, so it's really nice. I want to get a frisbee too. I want to go out and throw a frisbee around. I haven't done that in decades. You know, I want to do things outdoors now because, you know, I want to spend most of my time outside being active. That's a sentence that you wouldn't have heard me say, you know, this time last year. No way. Because, you know, back then being outside meant being miserably hot and sweaty and uncomfortable in whatever clothes I could squeeze myself into for summer, and avoiding any kind of physical exertion. But now I'm looking forward to it, so that's exciting. Really happy about that. So that's pretty much all I've got for this week. Today is the 14th. I think that our fellow sleever to be, Ezekiel Goodwin, is having his surgery tomorrow, so wish him the best of luck, and I'm looking forward to seeing how his journey goes. Anyone else who's having surgery this week or has recently had it, congratulations. And remember, nothing tastes as good as being healthy feels. We'll see you next week. Bye. Say bye, Nick. Okay.